He loved his cousin, and it was all so quick. The trouble is, they've already buried him, and Bertie's not quite sure what to do.
Well, that's ordinary in hot countries. It won't mean any disrespect.
No.
Downton Abbey 3 is shaping up to be an awesome movie, but is it really the end? Well, it seems like it. After the huge success of Downton Abbey: A New Era, Downton Abbey: The Grand Finale, A New Era from 2022 brought back series creator Julian Fellowes and almost the entire main cast, continuing the story of the Crawley family and their servants after 6 successful seasons of the show. There was always a chance for more, and now this third film will wrap up the trilogy and bring the beloved series to a close. Downton Abbey: A New Era really expanded the world of the saga while juggling over 30 fan-favorite characters and multiple storylines. The sequel also brought some big changes and fresh starts for the Crawleys, who are about to step into the modern world of the 1930s. With the new era in full swing, the timeline can now move further into the 20th century, leaving room for all sorts of exciting new plots. Downton Abbey: The Grand Finale will wrap up the entire franchise, marking a bittersweet end for fans of the series. The cast of Downton Abbey has stayed pretty consistent, and the grand finale is promising to bring back many of the beloved characters from both the TV show and the movies. The big exception is the late Maggie Smith, who wrapped up her iconic role as the Dowager Countess in A New Era. Matthew Goode won't be back as Mary's husband, Henry Talbot, but there's still a chance he could make a return. Fans are also hoping for Lily James to reprise her role as Lady Rose, and she might finally return for Downton Abbey 3. One exciting new addition is Paul Giamatti, who will bring back his free-spirited character Levinson from the TV series. As for the rest of the cast, most of the beloved ensemble is returning for the final film, including key players like Imelda Staunton as Lady Bagshaw, Elizabeth McGovern as Cora, and Hugh Bonneville as Robert Grantham. Universal Studios held a panel at the annual movie preview event in April 2025, where they dedicated some time to the conclusion of the Downton Abbey saga. While the footage isn't available to the public just yet, several reports have shared a detailed description. The clip kicks off at a horse track, with a shot of the Crawleys. Carson announces, "Welcome to 1930. We catch glimpses of Lady Mary and Edith, and then one by one, the original cast marks their return to Downton Abbey, with Lady Mary dressed in all red. There are several shots of parties and celebrations, and it wraps up with Robert kissing his hand before placing on the side of the Abbey." Downton Abbey: The Grand Finale has plenty of potential directions to go in, especially with its backdrop of the turbulent 1930s. The early 20th century, which has defined the franchise, seems like a fitting place to end the series, as it also marks the end of that era. The film could pick up where A New Era leaves off, with the Crawleys adjusting to new changes. While A New Era bid farewell to Maggie Smith's Lady Violet, the family welcomes new members like Tom Branson's wife Lucy and their newborn baby. Meanwhile, Thomas Barrow steps down from his role as Downton's butler, making room for Mr. Carson to return and train Andy Parker to take his place. The 1930 setting also brings in the potential for major global events to frame the final film, including economic turmoil and the looming threat of World War II, beginning of World War II, bringing the franchise full circle as it concludes the story in a period of massive change. While much is still unknown about the upcoming Downton Abbey: The Grand Finale, Focus Features has set the release date for September 12, 2025. The highly anticipated film will be given a wide theatrical release, just like its two predecessors. This release comes more than a year after filming wrapped in August 2024, though the reason for the delay hasn't been explained. The first Downton Abbey movie also came out in September, while A New Era was released in May. A summer release might be more likely to deliver a blockbuster hit. In the meantime, if you're looking for something to watch while waiting for Downton Abbey 3, check out The Paradise, a BBC drama with a 76% rating on Rotten Tomatoes that was unfortunately cancelled too soon. Much like Downton Abbey, The Paradise delves into British history, and if it had stayed on the air longer, it could have been a natural successor to the beloved series. Now streaming, the underrated show could gain the success it deserved, even 10 years after its last broadcast. The Paradise is a period drama that tells the fictional story of England's first department store. It centers on Denise Lovett, a clever businesswoman with innovative sales tactics. She lands a job in the ladies' wear department of the Paradise, using her ideas to help the store succeed, while also falling in love with the store's owner, John Moray. The show is full of engaging subplots, including feminist themes which add to its appeal. If you're waiting for Downton Abbey the grand finale, The Paradise is the perfect series to watch. Both shows have an immersive quality that transports you to earlier times in England, and they share a focus on portraying the working class in a humanizing way. Plus, there's a nice symmetry between the two shows' timelines. The Paradise is set in the Victorian. Despite its untimely cancellation, The Paradise was nominated for an Emmy Award for Outstanding Music Composition. The show definitely deserved a third season, especially since period dramas, particularly those focused on costume design, are always popular. Bridgerton, while not centered around costumes, is a perfect example of how stunning design can help tell a story. If The Paradise had continued, it could have used the same technique in a business setting, giving it a unique twist that would still have kept it in line with the costume-driven narrative trend. A third season of The Paradise could also wrap up the cliffhangers left at the end of Season 2. It could provide closure for Denise and John's romance and reveal how the store fares in the end. Given that the series aired 9 years ago, a time jump would be necessary, but this approach has worked for many other shows over the years, and The Paradise could have easily pulled it off. With Downton Abbey 3 just 5 months away from its theatrical release, now's a great time to catch up on The Paradise. The show deserves a fresh wave of appreciation, and who knows, maybe that could open the door to a third season. Watching it might also inspire viewers to appreciate other period dramas, especially those that use costume design as a key storytelling tool. In any case, The Paradise is an excellent series for anyone looking to explore all the different narrative styles the genre has to offer. Well, that's all for today's deep dive into Downton Abbey 3 and The Paradise. What do you think? Are you excited for the grand finale, or do you wish The Paradise had gotten a third season? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this, make sure to subscribe for more updates on all things Downton Abbey, period dramas, and more. We'll see you next time.